So boring. I mean, politics are just so boring. How is it that such boring men and women wind up running the world? Why is it that the most boring people in school, the most devious, the people who smell the worst, the people who wear the worst shoes and have the worst haircuts wind up running the world? How is that even possible? Bernard, WABC, what's your topic, Bernard?
Hi, my topic is immigration. Hello?
Okay, make your point already. Stop, you're not on a telephone.
Okay, hold on, I gotta lower it. Hi. My topic is immigration. I'm a Jewish person, and this is probably something you could understand. My mother would have been a lampshade had the immigration not opened up in Cuba during
your mother would have been a lampshade were it not for the American soldiers who died liberating the concentration camps and killing Hitler. You have it half right.
Right, but now, after serving in a concentration camp, during the war, the only one that accepted them was Cuba. And my grandfather was released from a concentration camp, and along with his wife, came broken to Cuba in 1943.
I understand, but we're not talking about Cuba. I'm glad your grandparents survived Hitler. That's wonderful. That's why you're here. I am talking about what immigrants are doing in this country now.
I know my feeling is based on that I wouldn't be here today.
But this is the problem. You're myopic. To have a myopic view of a discussion is not a discussion. That's like talking over a pickle barrel somewhere with someone. And you're saying, well, here's my experience about immigration. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about immigrants into America. Do they contribute or not contribute to the country? That's what we're saying. And my call screener says immigrants give back more than they take from America. How do you know that's true when it's false?
Because I'm an average person that's an immigrant. If forget school and free hospitals, most of them need money for food to provide goods and services.
Bernard, you sound like a nice guy, but you're very naive. Every study has shown that over 70% of illegal immigrants, 70%, receive some form of public assistance. Do you know that?
What is that public assistance compared to what they really need?
You mean we should give them more?
No. If the person needs $20,000 to live on, what do you think the public assistance is going to give? $200?
Oh, you mean it's not enough? We should give them more. I see. You're a very good liberal. And where's the money come from, Bernard?
In order for them to survive, they have to...
Bernard, where does the money come from that you want to give away to the illegal immigrants? Where does it come from?
It doesn't come from. It comes from making them legalized, and perhaps...
Bernard, don't double talk me now. Where does the check come from? Where does the money come from?
The economy is growing because of...
Bernard, you're not answering the question. Are you incapable of answering, or you're trying to make believe you don't really know what I'm asking you?
Let me answer it.
No, don't give me a Talmudic riddle. Where does the money come from for food stamps, welfare, medical assistance, legal assistance? Where does it come from? Where does the money come from?
All the jobs that they are...
You're not answering the question. You're not in the Diamond Center right now trying to peddle a fugazi. Give me an answer. Don't give me a fugazi answer.
The economy...
Bernard, what do you do? What do you do for a living, Bernard?
Real estate management in Brooklyn, USA. Williamsburg.
Okay, so you're a worker. Do you get a check when you receive a paycheck? Do you get a paycheck?
Absolutely, and I pay.
And have you looked at your paycheck?
Absolutely, and I'm proud.
And what percent of your income is removed by the government before you get it? It's a fairly large percent, is it not?
That is true.
Okay, so would you be willing to pay more of your paycheck to give immigrants who sit on their behinds more welfare? Is that what you're saying?
I work with all immigrants that do not sit on their behinds. They are working...
Yeah, but that's a personal image. That's not the statistical reality. Do you understand a statistical reality is different than Bernard's view of the world? So you know good immigrants who want to work, like the Nigerian cab driver I had last night. But I am talking about the bigger picture. You're telling me the women who came in from Honduras last year with infected children are working now? Where are they working? Where are they working? They're working the system. You're telling me the Syrians who threaten to burn cities down in Europe are working? They're working the system. They're working the liberals.